Hey beauties, welcome to my channel today, and today I will be doing a review on the brushes that I use. And I believe that brushes are an essential when you are wearing makeup and you want that flawless look, and it's very important to have good brushes in your collection to achieve that. Basically what I'm going to be doing today is giving a review of the Real Technique brushes and of the Sigma brushes, which to me they're pretty much the same. So let's get started. First of all, I just want to show you what the Real Technique brushes look like. These are the Real Technique brushes and they come in different colors as well. The orange ones are called Flawless Face brushes, and then the pink ones are called the Perfect Finish brushes. And then the purple ones, which I have here as well in my collection, are the Enhanced Eye brushes. Basically they come in different colors and I love these brushes. These are the brushes I first got in my collection when I started working with makeup, and they are very good brushes. They are very reliable and they leave a flawless finish as well. They work great and the price is very good as well. Some of these come in like boxes where they come like 3 or 5 in each in box, and then some of them come individually as well. And like an individual brush like this one will probably cost anywhere from $7.99 to $8.99, and then together in the package they'll probably cost around $17, I believe. The Real Technique brushes are my first essential brushes that I use for my face. I really love them. The Sigma brushes, these are what they look like, and they're also very affordable as well. And they're a little bit on the pricier side from the Real Technique brushes, but they work just as great. And these are my favorite as well. I use them for my face, but I as well have the Real Technique brushes for the eyes, and these are what they look like. They come in the purple, and I mean, for starting out, this is a great kit for someone starting out to do makeup in the eyes, and they work pretty well as the Sigma brushes. So the Sigma brushes, one of my favorites is the E25, and this is what it looks like. Pretty much, if you're not familiar with doing looks on your eyes, you probably won't know what they're used for, but I will be going through each and every individual brush and what it's used for. And yeah, so this is basically a review that I wanted to get together for you guys, so that way you can have more of a choice to decide whether you want to go with Real Technique brushes or Sigma brushes. This one here is the powder brush, and the powder brush is I don't know if you can see, but it is a fluffy brush. It is very soft. Usually when they're clean, this is what they look like. They have like the white bristles on the top, and the powder brush is usually, I use it to put powder all over my face and just to, you know, set the foundation with powder. I also have the blush brush, and I use the blush brush for adding on blush to my cheeks, and as well it is very soft and very affordable. And the next brush is the buffing brush, and the buffing brush has a nice dense top, as you can see. And what you can do with the buffing brush is apply foundation, or you can apply powder, because some people don't use foundation, they use the powder foundation. You can either use it for either or. This was one of the first brushes I got when I was applying foundation, and this is the brush I used to use, but then I bought this one that it came separate for $7.99, the Expert Face brush, and it looks very similar if you look at them both, but one is a little more dense and this one is more fluffy. So I love the Expert brush to actually contour my face. I use it to contour, and I'm not going to lie, I also use it for foundation. The difference between these two, they both work well, but I like the dense part, that this is more dense and this is more fluffy. So like I just feel like it just takes the foundation a little more better. It doesn't seep in, and I am able to get that flawless look foundation. So this is the Expert face brush and this is the buffing brush. They both work very, very well, and if you get a chance, you should definitely pick these up and add them to your collection. The next brushes I will be talking about, this is actually the contour brush, and like I said, I use the Expert face brush to contour, but this is the one that is supposed to be used for contouring, and this is what it looks like. It has like a V shape to it. It's very fluffy as well, very soft, and you're supposed to use this to contour. Sometimes I use this brush to actually set my under eye area, as well as this one, which is awesome. This is one of my favorite brushes. This is the setting brush, and this one I use as well to set my concealer. And when I put my concealer underneath my eyes, I take the powder and then I dab it in, and I just dab it in under my eyes because it's small enough to actually get under that area, and it fits perfect. So yeah, so basically these are the brushes and what I use them for, and I love them, and I just love the fact that they are all color coded as well, so they're really nice. The Sigma brushes are a little bit more expensive than the Real Technique brushes, but still very affordable as well. You can still go with these brushes if you don't want to go with the Real Technique brushes. I love the Sigma brushes as well because they are fiber brushes and synthetic fiber, and they are very, very soft, and I love these. This is actually the Kabuki set, and the Kabuki set goes anywhere from, if you buy them individually, you can pay $21 for a brush like this, which is the F80. You can pay $21, or you can buy them in a set like this for $84. And it comes with these 5 different face brushes, and the first one is the F80, and it is a flat top kabuki, and I love this flat top kabuki because it's very dense, and you can actually put on and pack on your foundation so flawless. I love, 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 love this brush. This is my holy grail, as well as the Expert brush when it comes to the Real Techniques. If you ask me what's the difference between these two, I would tell you pretty much the difference is that this one is a little bit more fuller, as you can see, and this one's a little bit more dense and flat, but these work exactly the same. I'm telling you, I use this one for foundation all the time, as well as I use this one. They both give me that flawless look and leaves no streaks, and they work perfectly well. So I mean, the difference between this one and this one is that you will pay $8 for this one, and this one you will pay $21. So I mean, that's something that you will have to work out if you know whatever is more beneficial for you, but they both work just the same, and I love them. I'm telling you, I really, really use Real Technique brushes most of the time when I apply my makeup. The next thing that comes with the F80 comes the Angle Kabuki F84, and the difference between the Angle Kabuki and the flat Kabuki F80 is that the Angle Kabuki has a slight angle upwards, and this one does not. This one is flat dome. I also use this one to contour as well. It works very good to contour the hollows of my cheeks, and yeah, I love these brushes. Definitely a great buy. I mean, if you're looking to invest into good brushes where you get this nice flawless look, I would definitely invest in this. And the next brush is the Flat Angle Kabuki F88, and this is what it looks like. It is slanted as well as the F84. The F88 is more pointy going upwards. This one is more fuller this way, is angled this way. It's more dense and straight, and then this one is more fuller, rounded top. So yeah, that's what the difference is, and they pretty much if you ask me, they pretty much do the same. You know, like this one I use for contour. This one I use for foundation when I want to reach in those corners, like in the eye or in the nose, you know, when you just want to get into that edge right there. This one works just as great as this one. Actually, they're both pretty much the same, the F88 and the F80. The difference between these two is that one is slanted upwards, and this one is more of a rounded top. But you can use them both for foundation and they work just the same. And yeah, so definitely a great buy. And then we have the F82, the round kabuki, and it is another kabuki dense top, very round. And this one, it is used for powder, to pack in powder into your face. I love it as well. It's another great brush I use. And then we have the taper kabuki F86, and this is the shape of it. And this brush is very pointy at the end, and this I use to set my concealer underneath my eyes. Also, you can use this to highlight as well if you wanted to. Okay, so these are the eye brushes for the Real Technique, and it comes in a set for $15.99 at Target, or you can pick it up at Ulta. It's a very great set as well if you're starting out in makeup and you really do not know how to use makeup very well. I would say go for this because this is a great starter kit. And it comes with the base shadow brush. The base shadow brush is usually used to pack on the eyeshadow onto your lid. It comes with the shading brush, and this is what it looks like. So basically, this is a shading brush to shade out the color onto your crease. And then it also comes with a pixel point eyeliner brush. If you want to make that nice little line, you can use this for the gel as well. And for the brow brush, it is very precise. I like it as well. You can shape your eyebrows with this. It's great. And then last but not least, it comes with a deluxe crease brush. So this is basically used to do the transition color onto your crease. Someone starting out who doesn't really know about makeup, this is a great set to start out. I recommend it. This is what I started out with. I hope that you guys got inspired by this and my review, and you are able, if you want to purchase good brushes and add them to your collection, that this review was helpful to you guys. And if it was helpful to you guys, I will appreciate if you guys can give me a thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing you guys on my next video. Mwah.